Good morning, my friends, and everybody else. We are at beautiful old Hickory Lake today. What is it? May 15. I drove all the way here because it was raining all around where I live. There is still 30% chance of thunderstorms today, but we do have the bimini top to hide. We can hide from a quick and strong rain. But anyway, I already spent 30 minutes scanned around this entire cove here. Very disappointingly, no beds yet. May 15, no beds. Come on, what's going on here? Man, there is some stuff, look, there is like stuff looks like depressions, but this is not bad. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's not bad. I don't know, there are some natural depressions. But look, water temp is only 69.5 degrees. It does explain why there are no bluegill beds yet. People say crazy things, 55, 60, 65. I don't see no bluegill beds before the water is in the 70s, like 70 degrees. Not on the first day of 70 degrees. It has to be 70 degrees for, I don't know, 2, 3, 5 days continuously. Then they will bed. So I expect them to bed. Oh, somebody caught a bluegill over there on the bank. I expect them to bed very soon here. But it's not all bad news. Even without beds, I promise you we're gonna put on a larva Z. I have from Zeman those little tubes. We're gonna catch some juvenile bass. Even we're gonna catch some nice bluegill right on the edge of the weeds. I'm gonna go start fishing weeds. I don't want the wrath of realistic fishing. I don't want to fish any of the bank accessible to bank anglers here. So we're gonna go start fishing the bank over there, the weeds that are not accessible to bank anglers. And just fish the edge, and I'm sure we're gonna catch some nice bluegill. We're gonna catch some juvenile bass. We can catch some crappie too. Anyway, this is the longest intro in the world. Let me turn this camera off now and turn it back on when we go by those weeds over there. We're gonna start working them. Let's start with the fault, folks. Because it's very... What is this? Right away. Man, look at the wakes that are coming here. I think we hooked a bass or something. I was just fixing my drag. These weeds, folks, there's so much fish right in between the weeds. This is not even a bass. Oh my God. Look at this, folks. God bless, folks. God bless. This is a presso. This is a presso bluegill. This is a proper bluegill, folks, on my first cast. God bless. I told you we're gonna have some fun today. Slightly better fish. He's got the colors. He ain't got the size. Usually I don't get bites there. I got now. See these weeds, folks, when you fish them. You cast, I see the edge of the weeds is right there. You cast 5 feet in the open water, no bluegill there. They are not gonna venture into open water unless they have a bed there. Bass will be in open water, roaming around. Maybe I'm not at the right depth. Let me twitch a little bit. Let's back up the float and twitch just a couple times. See if we can do any better. Actually, let me change the color too, because I was float fishing the bison color. Let's twitch the poop color. See if, I mean, I'm just refusing to believe that there is nothing else, just one bluegill in front of this beautiful culvert. There is a little bit of water coming out of it too. There's a bluegill. It's running fast, but it's not much bigger. It is a little bit bigger. Interesting. I switched the color and I started twitching instead of... Sometimes if you fish too shallow with the float, you're only on the surface and the fish don't want to come up to get it. But when I twitch, I wait until it drops on the bottom, and sometimes it literally boinks them on the nose, and they cannot take that. This is my juvenile bass. This is my juvie. JB. JB stands for juvenile bass from now on. He said, let it be known that from now on, juvenile bass, JB will stand for juvenile bass. He ate the poop color. I mean, he's good. He has completed his development, colors, body shape, everything. He ain't got the size. I got a good bite all the way out there. Maybe I need to cast a little farther out. What is this? Is this my juvenile bass? Or did he pick up some weeds? Did we get another nice bluegill? He picked up some weeds. He's alright. I wouldn't make an Instagram post with him. Alright, this is the last cast. Cast as far as I could. A little bit more in open water. Tired of cleaning weeds on every cast. Even now I picked up some weeds and it's probably dirty. There is a fish. Alright, that's the last. Oh, that's my juvenile bass. Is it? Oh no, it's a juvenile crappie. I told you. Told you these culverts. I'm not sitting here anymore though. It's a juvenile crappie. It's a white crappie too. Yeah, I did too many casts here that you're not gonna see in the video because it will be too long. But I mean, I got nothing but one nice bluegill and one baby crappie out of here. Very disappointing. Out of this beautiful culvert, and there is water coming out of it. Yeah, bearing this road noise was not justified. Let's keep working those next weeds over there. Man, I can see with my glasses right where the edge of the weed is. There is a fish. We're gonna catch a juvenile bass out of these weeds. Mark my words. Maybe this is our juvenile bass already. I gotta put the nasty grease on this reel. I have the nasty grease on my other presser, not on this one. Okay. Notice the pattern here. Look, very nice bluegill. Not as nice as that one, but a very nice bluegill here. Very often when you fish, it's a female though, not male. When you fish weeds like this, you're gonna catch the best fish in the first two casts. Very often. The bass or the biggest bluegill in the very first 2-3 casts, and then they get smaller and smaller. Notice that's what happened over there. This is what happened here. You'll see during the course of the day. Let's try this side. There is one. On the other side, slightly better fight. Projecting 7 inches of length. That's what I'm projecting. 7 inches of length. Look here. Not bad. Not bad. Now, if this was the average, I can live with that. I can work with that. Alright, folks, let's try the float. Try dangling method a little bit. Let's try the black and red color. When they see the bison color 100 times in a row, it stops being effective. There is another fish. A little bit better action on the float. I don't know if it's the color or what. Nice. Nice bluegill here. Nice bluegill here. I will count this as a nice catch. So I have 2 nice bluegill out of here, even though he wasn't quite an Instagram message either. But I should still catch a juvenile bass. Here is one. This one feels like it will count. I really want to count only 8 inches. Come here, buddy. Oh my gosh, this one might make the 8-inch mark, folks. Look here, what a bluegill. Oh man, he ate it. Oh, not too deep, not too deep. Hold on. I don't even need a... Yeah. No harm to that fish. He's over 8. He's 8 and 2 millimeters. Judges. Okay. He counts. 2 nice bluegill out of this spot. 2 nice bluegill out of this spot. 1 nice bluegill out of the first spot. See if we can make at least a dozen nice bluegill today. Is this my juvenile bass? Or my 9-inch bluegill? I'm glad I didn't go before I switched back to twitching. He angry? No, that's not a bass. That's a nice bluegill that we're gonna boat flip. He ain't no 9 inches though. He ain't no 8 inches probably. But he's very nice. Look at the belly. He's very nice. I will count him. 3 nice bluegill out of here. See if we can get 15 nice bluegill today. I'm gonna catch 1 more fish out of right here. Twice they run with it. Look at the orange line. You can see when they start running to the left. See, he's running to the right now. Alright, this is the last fish. This is the last fish of the day. Not of the day, of this location. What fish is this? Oh man, it's a shell cracker, man. Look at how black he is. Look at how black the fins are. I'm gonna cast 1 more time right there. Right there. What if there is a bed there? Are you trying to keep me? I'm leaving now. I'm done with this spot. We got how many? 3? I think we got 3 nice fish out of here. which is enough, I guess. How many are you gonna get without a bed? Let's keep moving to the next promising spot somewhere over there. That corner where the bass boat is. They'll move. They'll move by then. They're not gonna catch any of the fish I'm targeting. Woo! Let me check anything exposed. No, nothing exposed. Come on, let's catch a fish. Man, it is raining good. Let me tell you, folks. Yeah, this is some good rain. This is some good rain right here. Fish, man, right in front of the boat. It's not even too small. It's not even too small. Is he gonna count? Can we get a fish that counts while just waiting? See, there is no males today. Well, we've got a couple, but mostly we're catching females. I think they're gonna start bedding as soon as I leave. Now, this fish is probably 7.5 and full of eggs. If I let him, he will... Oh. He was he was borderline. He was borderline to be counted. Not he, she. There is one. Oh, this feels decent. Is this a juvenile bass? Doesn't feel like a bluegill. Maybe even a crappie. What is it? Running too much to be crappie. It is crappie. I'll be damned. I'll be damned, folks. I just anchored here. Goes to show you. To wait for the rain and caught me a nice crappie. I'll be damned. Pretty much in the open water too. I'll be damned. And if this is not 11.5-inch crappie, maybe bigger. He's black, not spawning. He ate the poop color trout magnet. Well, not gonna go get the ruler from the front. But this here is a nice crappie. 11.5, very healthy fish. I'm sure nobody on that entire bank would release this fish. He has no eggs, no nothing though. He is done with spawning. I wanna cast the swim bait now a little bit. You know why, right? Because I caught this crappie. And with a trout magnet it's hard to cover water. With the swim bait you cover a lot of water very fast. And there it is. I mean, that's the first cast. It's the first cast, folks. Gosh dang it. Why am I so good sometimes? Why am I sometimes so good? This is my juvenile bass on the very first cast. A red color Kitek. I bought some red color Kitek, which is, I don't like this red color, but the only reason I bought it, I have some red color Daiwa Geekavision jig heads that I'm not willing to sell. I want to use them myself. They don't match nothing except see, they don't match it. They don't even match this. They don't match absolutely nothing. I don't know why Daiwa made them, but it kind of looks cool, so that's why I bought them. This here will be my juvenile bass for the day. But see if we can catch another crappie from these weeds here, even though the guy in front of me, the bass boat, just ran the whole bank with this loud metal spinnerbait. But sometimes, I've done this quite a few times, sometimes I fish the same bank on purpose, just to see if I can catch a fish from where the bass boat was just fishing. Couldn't even finish my sentence. My gosh, folks, that's a bluegill, folks. That's a bluegill that ate the 2-inch kite in the mouth, no snack, and he ate it all. He ate it all. We're counting this fish too. We are counting this fish. No harm done, it was superficial. He's not 8 inches, but I'm counting him. We got 5 nice bluegill. Cast right back there again. Another fish. That's a crappie. This corner, I told you. Before I got here, I told you this corner looks good. Ah, ow, ow, ow. Second landed crappie. Still, they come and just nip the tail. But in May, it's different. In May, it's different. Here is something else, man, on the 2-inch, man. On the red 2-inch kite, folks. Are we gonna count this fish? These are all females. Oh, no more tail. That's what's the problem with these kitex. No more tail. That's okay. Let's cast the trout magnet. And I wanted to catch something nice out of this corner. I see fish swimming around, but it's too nice of a day to waste my time here. Let's keep moving on. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, he made it. And he is eager to get into another accident. He barely got the car in control. Folks, we got a problem on our hands. Literally a problem on our hands. My left glove, with which I handle the fish, started to stink unbearably. And I always have 2, 3, 5 pairs of gloves with me on the boat, precisely to prevent such disasters. I don't have any more gloves today, folks. I can keep the right one because it didn't touch any fish. But the left one, I can't take the smell anymore. It smells too bad. So I'm afraid, my friends, we will have to establish direct contact with every fish from here on. I know you're shrugging shoulders. I know, so am I. What to do? Yeah, there is fish here. This one is not too bad, actually. This one is actually not too bad. What am I talking about? Are we gonna count this fish? Maybe we will count this fish, folks. Huh, I think we're counting this. That's a nice bluegill, man. Let me bump him. Oh yeah, he's gonna go towards today's quota. I have to kind of squeeze the tail, but he is touching 8 if I squeeze the tail. Okay, this is bluegill number 6 towards the quota of 15. We want 15 nice bluegill today. All right. Yeah, this spot has very small bijiks. They are kind of completed development, but they're very tiny. Alright, folks, let me move you to the next scenery. Isn't this a beautiful scenery? They all are, they all are. There is one. What is it? Oh! What an amazing bait. Yeah, BG1 is small enough to catch them even a roach. To catch them even a roach, folks. There is one. Remember, right in front of that dry branch over there. He is not too bad, but I don't think he's gonna count towards the quota. No, he will not. He is a 6.5, 7 tops. You can't count 7-inch bluegill for the quota, folks. What kind of quota is this? I mean, he's nice. He's got the colors and everything. I lost fish out of here. I know you got tired of the scenery. Give me one more fish. I changed the scenery for you. Is it gonna be this cast? I just caught a fish out of this cast, but why not catch another one? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. This has potential. It has potential to be counted. The very last fish might be counted towards the quota. Oh yeah, we counting him. Oh yeah, we counting him. Look at him, Papa. We counting him. I don't care if he's quite 8 or 7 and 7/8. We counting him. This is bluegill number 7 for the quota. He's a nice bluegill. Folks, there is no bluegill here anymore because this bank is deeper. I feel I can find a bass and crappie here, but not bluegill. The bluegill was all the way at the end of the cove, where it was shallow, 5-6 feet. I'm in 10 feet of water here. Even if where I'm casting is shallow, you have too much of a slope. Yeah, too much of a slope. Well, hold on now. He ain't bad at all. He ate it. I don't know if I should count him. Gosh, I really need to count him. I saved him. This fish did not bleed. Should I count him just because I saved him? No. Still at 7. Can we catch a juvenile bass out of this tree here? And there is fish around this tree. I gotta go back. I gotta go back and fish this tree a little better. I feel we can catch a keeper here. I feel we can catch a keeper around this tree. How about this one? Can we keep this one? Man, they're all right on the edge. They're right on the edge, but don't think quite a keeper. No cheating, okay? Maybe there is something close to the tree that... Something here again. Oh, crappie. Told you. Crappie. I mean, I was just reeling. I was just reeling. And the BG1 told him, get over here. BG1 told him, hey, where you going? Get over here, like the scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Oh. Well, it doesn't count, but we did catch 3 crappie today, and one of them I would count. Right on the edge of the... Uh-oh. Right on the edge of the grass on a float. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna count this towards the quota. We're gonna count this fish towards the quota, folks. We're gonna net and count this fish. It's not a bluegill. I'm gonna count it towards my bluegill quota. My gosh, what a nice shell cracker, just out in the weeds like this. Look at this, the bison color with the BG, with the black BG1. That's all you need. Look at this. Gosh dang it, I'm counting this. That was a 10.5-inch shell cracker. Alright folks, I'm in the cove, and this cove has a lot of docks that are very fishable, but I expect that the right target for these docks is some crappie and juvenile bass. So I wanted to use a slightly larger lure, so I chopped the head of one of these trout worms. I still left a little bit of red. I think it looks absolutely awesome. Black and red looks awesome. And then this is so natural. We'll see if, I mean, I'll probably catch 2-3 fish, and when I lose it, I'll switch back to trout magnet or larva Z, because it's too annoying to keep putting bait on. But I do want a slightly larger lure around these docks and grass. You expect anything here. You expect anything here, folks. Juvenile bass, be a bluegill. Be a bluegill. Yeah, it is a bluegill. It's not even gonna count. Man, he pulled so hard. Look at this, folks. This is the difference between a Soare bluegill and a Presso bluegill. You see this bluegill? That's a Presso bluegill. The Presso bluegill's got the orange belly. Look, folks, when they like it, he's not gonna count for sure. He's too small. When they like it, they will eat. I mean, he slurped a big lure. He slurped a big lure, folks. Alright. Why is it going there? That's not where I cast. There's another one. He feels good also. And this one feels like he can count if it's a bluegill. This one has a little bit of weight. It is a bluegill, and it's not gonna count. Man, he pulled hard. Why do they pull so hard? Boy, do they like this long worm, folks. Second fish in a row. I have noticed that of all my lures, the trout magnet, which everybody considers incredible lure, the trout magnet lure gets gut hooked the least. All of my other lures, the trout worms, the Zeman larva Z, all of my other lures get gut hooked more often, which is worse on one hand. You don't want gut hooked fish, but it's telling me that the fish has more confidence in what it is eating. The fish knows that this is not suspicious, and it's inhaling it with the purpose of eating it. And the trout magnet, it's always right in between the lips, which tells me they're inhaling it to kill it. It's not even inhaling, they're just biting it to kill it. There's another one right here. This is crappie number 4 for today. Crappie number 4, all of them. No, the big one was black. The 3 little ones, small. Look at this. How can you resist this dangly organic worm? Little crappie, he's bleeding and yet I think he will survive. That's not a bluegill. Now I feel it's worth it. If I lose it, I will put another one on. I do want to have something dangly around these docks. I do want to have something dangly in case we get an occasional bass or catfish. Come on, man, we gotta catch one bluegill out of here that is worth counting. They are nice, and again, ate it. Every one of them ate it. Look, they are eating it, inhaling it to eat it, folks. Every one of them. I'm telling you, if you bought my jig heads, make sure you also buy some Berkeley trout worms, or the Berkeley nymph is just as good. Berkeley nymph is just as good. I don't know if you're gonna make it either. Like under 7 inch, I don't get the hooker. I gotta be honest with you. Sometimes I do on a slow day, but I don't have that much time, folks. But there is still, it's still a crappie. What the hell, crappie after crappie. Crappie after crappie, folks. All of them white. Here. There was one nice crappie and it was black. Ow, ow, ow! My God! He punctured me good because I don't have gloves. Here is a fish. Right in front of the trolling motor. Nice male. This is the first fish that we catch here on the trout worm. They didn't swallow it, but that's because I was fishing it too fast. It was just not possible to swallow. I was kind of reeling it in already. Last cast. I want to cast over there one time, and we're gonna keep moving to the next dock. There he is. Man, he feels good, man. He feels good, guys. Feels good, and he's still... Oh man, maybe we count this one. No, he's not quite a... I don't know. I'm gonna count him maybe. Sheesh, he's not 8 inches, I know he's not. He's not 8 inches, but he's so nice. Completely black and male and mature. I'm gonna count him, man. I caught so many fish. This is 8. Folks, would you look at what I tied here? I didn't even retie, the same jig head, black BG1. Look at the color of this nymph. I cut the flapperoos as I showed you how in the video. Chartreuse on the back, brown on the, well, the belly is chartreuse, brown on. I mean, look how nice this fits on the background of this water. Good fish. Good fish. Feels like a shell cracker. Fights so good, man. Another. Folks, we're catching some nice bluegill here. No, this one I think we should count, folks. This one is almost, gosh, this is almost 8 inches. Should we count this one, folks? Look at here. Look at his tail. He's starting to bed. Look, look, look. I'm counting this one. This is number 9. Here. Here. Here, these docks are loaded, and if you notice, it's all on the side where the sun casts some shade. Because I'm counting this papa for sure. Look at this papa. Look at this papa bluegill. That's a proper bluegill on the nymph. Told you it will kill. Okay, we're at 9 now. There is a fish. Same. These guys are everywhere. And they keep swallowing the nymph on every cast. They are swallowing the nymph on every cast, folks. They're biting over there. I think I marked it. Fish. Thought it was a snag. That fish is funny enough to end the video. I am really tired. I have been waiting. And that was an awesome bass. Awesome bass, folks. That would have been perfect to end the video. Now we gotta catch something else. There is a fish with a little bit of weight. He's got a little bit, no, maybe, no, hell, no, well, maybe just a little. Are you a bluegill? He's a bluegill. Oh, folks. That bluegill is absolutely acceptable to end this amazing session today, folks. Look at this bluegill. Oh, come on now. It's not the biggest of the day, but cut me some slack. Cut me some slack now, folks. I'm really tired. Come on. That is a nice... and give you a nice background. That is a nice bluegill. How big do you think it is? I think if I squeeze him, I can make him 8. And look how the trout magnet grabs them for the lip, because they're trying to kill it. They're trying to kill it. He really is 7.5 and a few millimeters extra. But this is the last fish of this video. It's a nice bluegill. Alright folks, that's the end of this video. We caught, I think, around 10 acceptable bluegill. With that, counting that nice shell cracker, we caught maybe 7, 8 crappie, one of them acceptable. And we landed one acceptable bass, hooked up another acceptable, and a bunch of dinks. What else do you want? What time is it now? Let me tell you the time. It is right now, folks, 3:07. Oh, that's 7 hours of fishing. Yeah, that's why I'm so tired. My body is beat. But I will be back to finish this cove. It's very shallow. It will have a lot of fish. I'll be back here very, very soon. But thanks for watching this one. If anybody watched it all the way to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know who you are. Everybody else, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.